What's up, guys? And today I'm going to try to answer the ultimate jiu-jitsu question for you, and that's, is drilling a waste of time? For me, it's a slightly complicated answer because I believe that drilling is not a waste of time, but I do believe the way that most people drill is. What I see when most people drill techniques is that they drill mindlessly. They focus on just a few steps that their instructor showed them, and they rush through the move just trying to get to the next technique. Meanwhile, their partner just acts like a lifeless body, offering no feedback and no resistance to actually help the person with the technique. That to me is a completely unproductive way to drill. The first thing you need to do when you want to learn a new technique is understand the concepts that make it work. So basically, when you start drilling a technique and you kind of have the concept down in your mind, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start drilling at like 15 to 20% resistance, okay? So you feel just enough resistance that your partner isn't just a dead body laying there, and you can practice the technique with relatively no problems, but it actually feels slightly realistic. Now, in the beginning, once you start to feel confident with that technique, you should start to think in your head, what if my partner does X to stop this? Or at what point have I lost the move and it's time to transition to the next position? So as you start to think that way, what you should do is have your partner start to increase their resistance. Start having them put 40, 50% resistance. Start having them do what they think they should do to start defending the move and what they would do naturally, okay? The great thing about this is it's going to start giving you that live resistance and giving you those problems to solve. It's also going to make drilling interactive for your partner, and it allows them to get reps as well from the other side of the position. So as you're drilling that way, what you want is at that 50% resistance, that person to give you some kind of dilemma that you have to solve, but not so much that you can't solve it at all. So like if I'm doing an arm bar and that person starts dumping their thumb, now I don't want them to go to a full hitchhiker, but I want to be able to learn how to readjust that hand and get back to that arm bar position, okay? And that's why our partner is working at a 50% ratio. They don't want to completely escape, but they want to present me with some dilemmas and help me develop my problem-solving skill set. So now, once you've gotten confident with that, what you should do is you should take that move and you need to apply it to live training. This is another one of the biggest mistakes I see. I watch people drill all night, and then they go into live training, and then they just go back to all the techniques they know and the stuff that they like to use, and they don't try to hit the technique that they learned in class that night. Now, once you're doing it live and you're getting that 80 to 100% resistance, you're going to face some new dilemmas, you're going to face some new problems, right? So when that happens, you can take the same move, bring it back to a drilling scenario, and the problems that you had in the live situation, you can put those into your drilling sequences and learn how to solve those problems. And the other thing you're going to learn is also when not to overcommit to the move. That's another problem, is sometimes people stay on a move for too long and then they end up in a bad position. You're going to have to learn when it's time to transition to a new position and when it's time to hold on to that same submission or position. And in my opinion, drilling this way and in this fashion doesn't just help you improve faster, it helps you develop a problem-solving skill set, which I think is what most people are lacking in jiu-jitsu. The best jiu-jitsu athletes are the highest level problem solvers, the ones that can figure out mid-match how to solve the dilemma that their opponent is presenting them with maybe no understanding of what that person against them is doing, but throughout the match they're able to figure it out because through all the drilling they've done, they've really honed their problem-solving skill set. If you guys drill like this, you will drill less techniques, but you will get better at the techniques that you drill on a consistent basis. So hopefully that helps some of you guys out. I'm turning this also into a vlog, so other things going on this week are just training for the PGF. I mean, that's basically my life right now. There's not too much else going on. Got a bunch of rash guards shipped out the other day for you guys. I still have a bunch of Menace rash guards in stock if you guys want to check them out. I'll put a link down in the bio. If not, I'm just going to put up some rolling footage. I did some content for the Philly Phenoms. Put on my alien outfit. Really wanted to have some fun, show people I'm getting in shape, and just make some people smile. I'll throw that footage up for you guys now. Check it out.
Air drill is rated E for everyone.